When it comes to MCU villains, names like Thanos, Loki, and Ultron dominate the conversation. But if we're talking pure terror and unmatched lethality, the most underrated and scariest villain isn't even on most people's radar. The Sentinels from X-Men, Days of Future Past. Yeah, I know, they're technically not part of the mainline MCU, but let's face it, Marvel owns them, so we're counting them. And trust me, these guys deserve a spot in the conversation. The Sentinels aren't just your average bad guy robots. These things are nightmares with legs. Tall, sleek killing machines with glowing yellow eyes that pierce your soul. They're the kind of villains that make even the most powerful mutants look like cannon fodder. Think about it, the Sentinels didn't just beat the X-Men, they erased them. One by one, these towering terrors wiped out fan-favorite heroes in some of the most brutal ways imaginable. Iceman shattered into 1,000 pieces. Colossus, head stomped like a soda can. Even Storm, one of the most iconic mutants ever, didn't stand a chance. The moment a Sentinel stabbed her and dangled her body like a trophy, you knew these guys weren't playing. What makes the Sentinels truly terrifying isn't just their strength, it's their ability to adapt. They don't just shrug off mutant powers, they study them, copy them, and use them against you. Fire, ice, metal manipulation, doesn't matter. They'll find a way to counter it. Essentially, the Sentinels turn your greatest strength into your biggest weakness. And unlike villains like Ultron or Thanos, who at least have motives or twisted ideals, the Sentinels are pure emotionless death machines. They don't care about balance or domination. They don't gloat or negotiate. They have one job: eliminate mutants, and they do it with terrifying efficiency. What's even scarier is their relentlessness. Once a Sentinel locks onto you, it's game over. They don't tire, they don't stop. Your only hope is to teleport far away and pray they don't find you, and even that's a long shot. These guys are like Terminators on steroids, and they don't need a Skynet excuse to annihilate their targets. The Sentinels also redefine fear through psychological warfare. Remember that scene where one of them kills a mutant, then holds their lifeless body up to intimidate the others? That's next-level villainy. They aren't just killing for efficiency, they're instilling absolute hopelessness in their enemies. And let's not forget, they didn't just destroy individual mutants, they wiped out entire futures. The world in Days of Future Past was a dystopian wasteland because of them. No resistance, no hope, just the Sentinels towering over the ruins of mutant kind. So, are the Sentinels underrated? Absolutely. Scariest MCU villains? Without a doubt. Sure, Thanos snapped half the universe, but at least he believed he was saving it. The Sentinels? They're just unstoppable engines of extinction. If the MCU ever brings these guys into the main storyline, you better believe every hero, even the Avengers, will be shaking in their boots. What do you think? Are the Sentinels the most underrated villains? Or is there someone else lurking in the shadows? Let's hear it.